1,600 factories. Conditions improved. The minimum wage remains $113 per month. The next time you buy a $20 t-shirt, someone else has already paid the real price.
Solar-powered vessels will last for regardless of whether the land beneath them is above water. The program serves approximately 160,000 people annually. It received a $1 million grant from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in 2005 and complies with the Resolution in 2012. Bangladesh also developed floating gardens, platforms of water hyacinth and compost water during the months. Is not Bangladesh's enemy. It is Bangladesh's calendar. Resilience here is not a value. It is engineering. Whoopsie is one of the oldest culinary traditions in South Asia, almost unknown in the Western world. Bangladesh is recognized for floods and factories, but rarely for food. Every Bengali meal is cooked with mustard, chilies, blended, fushka hollow water consumed by millions daily. Every festival. Biryani available on almost every corner for less than 50 cents. Bangladesh consumes approximately 144 million cups of tea every single day. A specialty called tandoori cha is served in the heat-absorbing oven dissolves back into the earth. But look closer. At most street food stalls, now functionally the same as the city's open sewers. Food sits under open sky, so saturated they glow through Dhaka's gray pollution haze. Is a fleet of 500,000 rolling paintings. In December 2023, UNESCO formally inscribed Dhaka's rickshaw painting tradition on its representative list of tangible cultural heritage of humanity. The same institution protecting the Great Barrier Reef and the Eiffel Tower. And there is the train. Dhaka's commuter trains are so overcrowded around 200 long. It has the hanging ride. The most chaotic traffic in the world, moving through a mobile art museum. Suffering and beauty, pollution and color, desperation and ingenuity. All of it, every single day. When Bangladesh became independent in 1971, after a liberation war with Pakistan that killed hundreds of thousands, the outside world was brutal in its assessment. U.S. Secretary of State Henry Kissinger called it an international basket case. Famine, flooding, and poverty seemed permanent.
Oh yes, I'm coming back to Kenya too with my Kenyan queens. I'm coming back to Kenya. With my Liberian potato greens and cassava leaves. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. I love African food. That's all we're going to have. Are aliens real? Yes, aliens are real. Because an alien visited me in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida right now, but I used to live in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, and just because the timeline, Umar moved down to be with his father in around 1981, it could be early 1982. He was in second grade, around 7 years old, and that's after Jamal married Umar's mother. And from my research, they only lived down there for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and then they divorced. And then Umar goes back. And his siblings and his mother, they moved back to Philadelphia. And by that time, Umar's 9, maybe 10 years old. Okay, so that's the timeline Umar's talking about.
Florida right now, I used to live in Jacksonville, North Carolina. And when I was in the 3rd grade in Jacksonville, North Carolina, 9 years old, 8 years old, me and my mother were looking out the window and we saw a UFO. We said, is that a UFO? I said, no, it might be a plane. Maybe that's military expedition, military.
I know many of you think I'm AI. I'm not AI, but this is AI. Maybe in the future I'll get to work less. I'm going to try to create myself in my outfit today, but Pixar style. So I'll call it Helena Pixar and start describing my features and outfit. Ooh, I'm going to go ahead with this one. Let's create a character. And now it's done. Let's see how it turned out. These are really aesthetic generations. The character is consistent and the outfit is correct. We can also use different types of references with the character, put that image in a composition reference, and we're going to get all these cool shots with the composition just like the reference image. And I'm going to make a composition reference by taking a selfie. I got it. Let's try to use this image. Even better, we can make the character really phone openers. Create your first character for free as an opener subscriber.
This AI tool is better than 11 Labs for one-time cost. Now you can create long-length audiobooks without ever worrying about running out of credits. You can instantly generate your own desired voice from just a simple prompt, just like this.
Now create any voice, any tone you have just described, and hear it in seconds.
Add emotions too. Calm, excited, sad, or anything you need.
You can create an exact replica of your own voice and use it across different languages, just like this.
Quick, Hindi, or in any language you want.
Vous voyez, je parle en français en ce moment, et ça sonne toujours comme moi. Ahlan, اسمي ليلى وأنا محامي.
You can also turn your voice into any other style or tone you want with the built-in voice changer feature, just like this.
This is my real voice, and this is how I sound like.
In one click, I found completely different to any voice I dream of.
You can transform voices into fully produced songs across any genre, from gospel, hip-hop, to rap and kids rhymes, just like this.
Sugar and sprinkle bread, baking cakes from morning to night, flower flies through toasting, market days, joy within.
You can even create background music, cinematic sound effects, and instrument tracks directly from your ideas, just like this. You can create full audio podcasts with multiple speakers, up to 4 at once, in any language you want, just like this. Have you ever wondered what sugar really does to our body?
Honestly, I used to think it just gives energy, or maybe called
Everything you need, audiobooks, songs, narrations, and creative sound projects, all in one single platform. And the best part? You don't need to pay monthly fees or deal with subscriptions. You get unlimited creation power, all for a simple one-time cost.
It was a UFO. So we watching this UFO, kept swirling around, so it was way up in the sky though, but it had all these lights and it was going in a circle. And my mom said, okay, it's time for you to go to bed. So I go to bed, but I'm not sleeping now. You laying down in your bed before you fall asleep. Jacksonville, North Carolina. And the next thing you know, this yellow thing walked into my room. It was about 3 feet tall, shaped like a man, but no features. No, it was just pure yellow light, shaped like a man with no features. Pure yellow light. And I'm scared as shit. I want to call my mom or my dad, but I'm scared. Because we just saw a UFO like 2 hours ago. And it's you with this little yellow man.
Okay, real quick, I just have to say, somebody pause it. I want you to hear the story. But it's more like what Umar saw. I think right now it's an airplane or helicopter because his father was in the military. We need a. You got that tell me? If you're on a military base, you.
I went crazy. He went absolutely nuts. And the reason why I'm telling you stories is because I need everyone to know exactly how divisive and calculated he was. But the one thing that he knew is, as long as he had himself a product to keep it running, and he could find his way to get back into the system, get back into that money, he would be able to turn it back on his head. And he got everything back. But he got fired. And for about a good year and a half, he was out in his ass. He went to that board meeting, and they voted his ass out. Oh my goodness, he was so much. He stole his accounts. They were trying to shut him down completely. And guess what? Guess what his vehicle was? Guess what his Trojan horse was back into the game?
Well, that.
Alicia Keys. Like Jill, artists like Ivy. Like, Alicia Keys wasn't even considered part. That album, I think Clyde must have invested. I think it was something insane. You could hear the original tapings of the Keys' first album. You could like, oh, this shit. The Nations. You know, Alicia Keys. Intentional. They promoted the hell out of it. I think the Ivy. They did it for artists. Nobody would pay attention to all the other artists. They made that story. Who's gonna win? Which one of the new girls gonna win? One. They made every last one of her nominations. Maybe 5 of them. She was the best. And we were all in court at the same time. But I was the one that ended up getting court. Oh, she did get it. Like I'm saying, it was a, and it broke down. Ain't that wild? Like, that's how he made it go back. I think that. That's $25 million. That's making records and bringing Alicia Keys and creating this new archetype which he used the juice around the neo soul movement to create a pop star.